On our way to the National Enduro in Stanton, Alabama, I'm flipping through Instagram and I see something that catches my eye. And because I put out the little Offroad News Brief last week about Stuart Baylor Jr. and you all seemed receptive to that and potentially wanted more of that, I said, hey, this is an opportunity to talk about some off-road news that I saw while scrolling through the socials. And this was, of course, was Instagram. So this is going to be me talking about some of my thoughts of seeing what I saw on Instagram from a particular rider. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you to those that have subscribed. If you've given any of our videos a thumbs up, I appreciate it. Reminder that you can grab any of the seat time shirts from fpmg.threadless.com. A little bit of support to help us out. You can get stickers there as well. So let's talk about Trevor Bollinger. So as I'm flipping through Instagram, I see a picture of him in a, I'll say it, in a really crappy picture of him in a Rockstar Husky hat and a Rockstar Husky jersey, or I'm sorry, not jersey, but one of the button-up formal kind of dicky shirts. I'm like, this is weird. It's not what Husky does and not what KTM does. They're typically very well put together, if you will, when they announce stuff about their team and about riders on the internet. So I'm like, well, this is strange. I was like, is this a spoof? That's literally kind of what I thought. But as I read through, it's him announcing that he's going to be riding for, you know, Rockstar Husky on the off-road side of things for the next year. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I haven't really seen or heard anything about this yet. Cool, congrats to him. But they're not a three-person team. They're a two-person team. So I immediately go, well, who's out? So then I go to Thad's thing, I go to Josh Strang's Instagram and their Facebooks and look around. No one said anything. So of course that means that it just isn't out yet. So it's very weird that Trevor Bollinger is announcing that he is on a team where two other riders are still on the team, so one of them won't be on the team, hypothetically. So you got to ask questions. You start going to the people that know these kinds of things. It seems like Josh Strang is the rider that is going to be out at Rockstar Husky coming into 2019, and he is going to be on a team with Jordan Ashburn, and they're going to be riding Kawasaki's. So they're going to be back on Japanese bikes, no two-strokes, which sucks for those guys because they can't have fun on those kinds of things. And it sounds like this team that's forming is coming from some of the arena cross teams that have shut down because of the fact that arena cross wasn't there anymore. It was like, hey, we've made decent money doing arena cross. Is there a series that we can go take this money, these sponsors, this organization that we've worked so hard on, and continue to do that in a different form of racing or a different series? And it sounds like GNCC is going to be that opportunity for them. Again, asking more questions, trying to figure that out. The idea is that Strang is going to the ISDE. He's probably leaving for Chile right now with his fly racing gear and all of his awesome sponsors if you go look at his social posts. So he's probably riding a Husky there. That bike is already there, so maybe that happened before, you know, everything was settled, before he went to this new team, accepted a new team, was let go from a team. So I would assume that this new Kawasaki deal is going to be released once he's back from the ISDE, or the ISDE is over, or whenever that works out for everybody. So it'll be interesting too. So pay attention to Ashburn, to Jordan Ashburn's social, because he may be announced soon as well, and we'll start learning more about this new Kawasaki team that's coming up. And apparently, so then Trevor Bollinger was on JCR Honda. So JCR Honda, it will not be going GNCC Racing anymore. It sounds like they're going to go back to focusing on the West Coast and doing more of what Johnny Campbell's great at, is desert racing. I'm assuming he would be amazing at GNCC as well, but maybe this isn't a place where they feel their money is worthwhile being with what they get with Honda. So, okay, Honda won't be going GNCC Racing anymore. Sounds like they will, but with a different organization. So there's some people that have been organized in the ATV side of things with GNCC Racing that will now help put together a Honda supported effort here for GNCC Racing on the East Coast. So this will be interesting to watch develop. I think this is big for off-road because it shows that we're seeing more Japanese manufacturers supporting teams coming GNCC Racing. If you looked at the pictures of Ironman, of all the people there, people are going GNCC Racing. People are going off-road racing. The fact that the manufacturers are just now really kind of coming back to off-road racing sucks, but I'm glad to see it. I'm glad this is happening. If you guys have any more information about all of I just talked about, please leave it in the comments below. Again, if you enjoyed this news brief, tell me what you'd like me to follow and talk more about in the off-road world. I think it feels weird to say, but there is news that's relevant to us dirt bike racers in the off-road world. So if you want more of this, please give a subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave comments. Please support us by picking up a shirt, some stickers, any of that kind of stuff. There will be a video from this event, from the Gobbler Getter National Enduro, coming to YouTube sometime next week, so please pay attention for that. Thanks for paying attention. Remember, always enjoy a pint full of awesome.